Let's go. Absolutely smoked, son. Good morning, guys. Back here in a spot I've been hunting kind of heavy this year. Not for any particular reason, because I don't really have any really big bucks on camera here. But it's just a lot of does running through this little area, and I know that eventually there's going to be a big buck show up. Just in the last 2 days, I've had 2 new bucks pop in and scent check this little area where all these does are showing up. So as long as I can hold the does, then I feel good that a mature buck's gonna make an appearance. I got one deer on camera that I may shoot with a bow, especially. I mean, if he comes in with a bow, there's a great chance I will take him. He's kind of a unique deer. So we'll see what happens. It's a beautiful morning. We're on a pre-cold front. It's supposed to drop down into the low 40s tonight. So these deer should be up on their feet and moving. I ran 2 deer out on my way in, but they didn't blow or anything. They just kind of took off back down in the woods, which is good for me. So I got high hopes, thinking that I'm gonna see some deer this morning. I'll check back in with you guys here in a little bit. This doe right here just absolutely snuck up on me. No idea she was in the area. She'll turn back broadside. I'm gonna try to shoot her, I believe. yeah. Oh yeah. Right there over my shoulder. Absolutely smokes on. Let's go. Right in the pump house, baby. Let's freaking go, man. Oh, man, that is awesome right there. That is the perfect scenario. Big mature doe by herself, does not have any little ones with her. 20 yards, quartering away. Just absolutely smoked, son. Ran right there, 10 yards behind the stand. Oh, man. I'm shaking like a dang leaf, man. That is so much fun. That is so much fun right there, guys. Holy smokes, man. I don't care if it's a big buck, a little buck, a doe, a little doe. Shooting them with a bow. There's just nothing better. Nothing better than that right there. Let's go, baby. Oh man, she's gonna eat good. She's gonna eat good. That deer's gonna feed my family all through the winter. And it's still early in the season. We've got a couple families that we're gonna give some meat and stuff too. So, man, that's freaking cool, man. 727. We got a doe on the ground, baby. Oh man, that's awesome. That is freaking awesome. She came out of absolutely nowhere, popped up right here in my face at 20 yards. Son, that right there is how you want it to happen. You want a clean, ethical shot. It does not always happen like that. You know, you try to train, you try to do a lot of practice early season so that when you take those shots, you can really take your time and settle that pin. Sometimes it's a little more hectic though, because you know, if they're not as calm or they're moving here or there, it can get a little crazy. So, oh man, that's freaking awesome. You gotta love that. She piled up right there, right over my left shoulder. All right, guys, I was gonna stay here just a little bit longer, but got a group text between a couple good hunting buddies, a couple family members too, and got a family that is actually in need of, I don't want to say in need of food, but that are a lower income family that can use a little help, and they were reaching out asking if there was any deer meat that we could possibly donate to a family. And I said, well, as a matter of fact, I've got a doe on the ground right now. And they were like, listen, just bring the deer straight over here. We would love to take it. So they're going. The family member's actually going to take the deer to this family and let them have it so that they can feed their families with it, which is really cool. It's heartwarming to me to be able to do stuff like that. You know, sometimes sometimes it's not so much that they're in need. It's maybe an elderly person that can't get out here in the woods and hunt anymore, but loves deer meat just the same amount that I do. And one day, if I can't get out here in the woods anymore to do what I love like this, and hopefully that'll return itself on my end later on in life. And that's just the things that a lot of people don't really think about, right now in the moment, sitting here in the woods, being able to harvest a doe, take in those small moments of life that you'll never get back. Like this moment right now that I'm living I will never get this moment back. This moment is done, and the thing about it is it's my moment and nobody else's. And you just gotta you gotta learn to love that and embrace that, and to be able to share these moments with you guys and different families that we donate meat to. It's heartwarming, and this is that right there is what makes you keep coming back and doing this. There's so much more to hunting than pulling the trigger, whether that be on a gun, a crossbow, a longbow. I mean, there's so much more to it. It goes deeper. It goes a lot deeper than what you guys see on the camera when I'm talking to you guys. So it's really neat. It's something special, and even better that you guys are hanging out with me. So thanks again so much. I'm gonna go down here and take a look at this doe, go get my arrow, see what all's happening. I want to see what that swacker did, because man, that doe didn't go 30 yards, and she just absolutely piled up right there. So let's get down here. Let's go get the arrow, and we'll see what type of blood trail we got just from where that doe is at, from where she was at to where she went. And we'll get her out here and go take her to that family. So it's been a good morning. We've been blessed. I don't know if y'all can see, right there's that doe's white belly. Right here's where she was standing. My stand's right there in that tree there. She did not. She came up out of this stuff right here. I'm talking, had no idea she was there until she was 20 yards from me. That's what you want to see. That old Swacker broadhead still intact, baby. Yeah, that's good. Deep, deep, deep blood. It's fun stuff, guys. Let's go up here and take a look at this blood trail. Go see if we can get our hands on this doe. Man, this right here is a good example. Good example as to why I shoot a swacker. That blood there, blood all right through there, all over this stuff. She was just running, come right through this little thick stuff, ran right up his heel, and expired right up here. Some of the blood that's on the brown leaves has already dried up. It's been pretty dry the past probably week and a half, so that would make sense. She went right through there. I'm not even really on the blood trail anymore, so I'm gonna go up here and take a look at her. Had a deer just started blowing at me. This trail right here is wore out, coming up and down this hill. I need to come in here and cut me out a little shooting lane. My stand's just right there. Probably clip a couple of these little trees right there. Have me a good shooting lane back up this hill. Right there she is. Just a big old mature doe, man. Gotta love it. And she's a tank too. Big old head on her. Just a stud. Beautiful, beautiful doe to take, man. By herself, no little ones, mature, just an awesome doe to take. Let me get her up here, get her rolled around that way. We get a little bit better look at her. All right.
right, guys. Get down here. Hopefully y'all can see me. Man, what just an absolutely beautiful, beautiful doe. Awesome morning to be out here in the woods, hanging out with you guys and hunting. This right here is what it is all about, man. Being able to come out, harvest a big, mature animal, whether it's a doe, buck, doesn't matter. Out here doing it with a bow and arrow, you absolutely gotta love it, guys. Oh man, like I said up there in the stand, there's a lot more to it than pulling the trigger. Being able to come out and enjoy these moments and really take into account what all goes into a hunt to make it successful. There's so much of a backstory to each hunt, and it all means something a little different to everybody. But what a beautiful, beautiful doe. I'm absolutely blessed to be able to harvest this doe this morning with my bow and arrow. Something different about shooting an animal with a bow. It's just it's a different type of adrenaline rush that you can't really explain until you actually do it yourself. So if you're new to hunting, I highly encourage you guys to go pick out a bow. Doesn't have to be an expensive bow. It can be any bow that's comfortable to you, and get out there in the woods and on the range and do a lot of practicing, and then take that thing into the woods and see how truly blessed you can really be. I know I'm blessed this morning. Can't thank you enough for hanging out with Southern Extreme TV, guys. It means the absolute world to me. Trying to grow this thing to 100,000 subscribers, so every single click, every share, every subscription gets me one step closer. So please, guys, hit that subscribe button, share my videos, turn on your notification tab so that way you get notified each and every time I post a video. Stay tuned. We got an Ohio trip coming up here in the next couple of weeks, so I'm super excited about that. I can't wait to bring you guys along for the ride, man. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. I'll see y'all next time.